We've spent much of our journey exploring the beauty and the order of the cosmos, the birth of stars, the rhythm of galaxies, and the laws of gravity. But the universe is not always a place of harmony. Beyond the familiar comfort of our solar system lies a realm of absolute madness, where the laws of physics are pushed to their breaking points. There are places where it rains liquid diamonds, where stars spin faster than a kitchen blender, and where temperatures are so high that the very atoms of reality melt away. These are the outliers, the cosmic enigmas that defy logic and challenge everything we thought we knew about nature. Today, for our 50th milestone episode, we are leaving the normal behind. We are traveling to the fringes of existence to witness the most extreme, terrifying, and awe-inspiring places in the universe. To understand extreme, we must first talk about the ultimate heavyweight champions of the cosmos, neutron stars. We've mentioned them before, but to truly grasp their nature is a different matter entirely. Imagine taking the entire mass of our sun, a star 1,000,000 times larger than Earth, and crushing it down until it fits inside the boundaries of a small city like Manhattan. The result is a sphere so dense that a single teaspoon of its material would weigh 1,000,000,000 tons. If you were to drop a marshmallow onto the surface of a neutron star, the impact would release as much energy as a nuclear bomb. But even among these monsters, there is a subspecies that stands alone, the magnetar. These are neutron stars with magnetic fields a quadrillion times stronger than Earth's. If a magnetar were located halfway to the moon, its magnetic pull would strip the data from every credit card on Earth and literally pull the iron right out of your blood. These stars are so volatile that they experience starquakes, cracks in their ultra-hard crust that release more energy in a fraction of a second than the sun produces in 250,000 years. They are the most magnetic objects in the known universe, silent predators lurking in the dark. From the crushing density of stars, we move to the extremes of temperature. We often think of space as cold, and for the most part, it is. The average temperature of the universe is just 2.7 degrees above absolute zero. But in the hearts of quasars, the term hot takes on a new meaning. A quasar is a supermassive black hole at the center of a distant galaxy that is actively feeding on vast amounts of gas and dust. As this material spirals into the black hole, it is accelerated to near light speed and heated by friction to temperatures of trillions of degrees. Quasars are the brightest and hottest objects in the universe. A single quasar can shine with the light of 1,000 galaxies, visible from billions of light years away. They are cosmic blowtorches capable of sterilizing entire regions of space with their radiation. On the opposite end of the scale lies the coldest place ever discovered, the Boomerang Nebula. Located about 5,000 light-years away, this cloud of gas is expanding so rapidly that it has cooled itself down to just 1 degree Kelvin. That is colder than the background glow of the Big Bang itself. In this frozen ghost of a star, molecular motion almost stops entirely. It is a place of near-perfect stillness, a cosmic deep freeze that represents the absolute floor of what physics allows. But extremes aren't just about heat and cold. They are about environment. Let's look at the hell planets. In our own galaxy, we have found worlds that make the mythical descriptions of the underworld look like a vacation. Take KELT 9b. An exoplanet so close to its blue giant star that its surface temperature reaches over 7,800 degrees Fahrenheit. That is hotter than the surface of most stars. On this world, molecules of water and carbon dioxide are ripped apart by the heat. The atmosphere is made of vaporized iron and titanium. Then there is HD 189733b, a beautiful blue planet that hides a deadly secret. Its blue color isn't from water, but from silicate particles in the atmosphere. The winds there howl at 7 times the speed of sound, and the rain is made of liquid glass that falls sideways. And we cannot forget 55 Concrete E, a super-Earth, so dense and rich in carbon that researchers believe a significant portion of its interior is made of pure diamond. But don't imagine a jewelry store. It's a world of crushing pressures and molten lava, where the very ground beneath your feet is a pressurized gem of unimaginable value and terror. If you are looking for the most violent place, you have to look at the collision of 2 neutron stars, an event known as a kilonova. When these 2 ultra-dense corpses spiral into each other, they create a ripple in space-time so powerful we can detect it across the universe. But they also create a cosmic forge. In the split second of their collision, the pressure and heat are so intense that they create the universe's supply of heavy elements: gold, platinum, and uranium. Every piece of gold jewelry on Earth was born in one of these cataclysmic explosions. It is a place of total destruction that serves as the treasury of the cosmos. We must also venture into the great nothing. While the universe is full of bright stars, it is also home to the giant voids. The Boötes Void, often called the Great Nothing, is a region of space nearly 330 million light-years in diameter that contains almost no galaxies. By all accounts, there should be thousands of galaxies in a space that size. But we have found fewer than 100. If the Milky Way were in the center of the Boötes Void, we wouldn't have known other galaxies existed until the 1960s. It is a lonely, empty desert in the sky, a place where the cosmic web has frayed and left behind a terrifying silence. Now, let us travel to the most extreme perspective, the event horizon of a black hole. This is the ultimate boundary, the point of no return. Here, gravity is so strong that the escape velocity exceeds the speed of light. But the true extremity is what happens to time. If you were to watch an astronaut fall into a black hole, you would see them slow down as they approach the horizon, eventually appearing to freeze in time forever, turning redder and redder until they faded away. But from the astronaut's perspective, they would fall right through, entering a region where space and time swap roles. In the center lies the singularity, a place of infinite density where the very math of our universe breaks down. It is the most extreme nowhere in existence, a place that is technically outside of our universe while sitting right in the middle of it. But perhaps the most extreme place of all isn't a location you can point to on a map. It is a moment in time, the first second of the Big Bang. In that first trillionth of a second, the entire observable universe, every star, every galaxy, every black hole was squeezed into a space smaller than a single atom. The temperature was a decillion degrees. The 4 forces of nature, gravity, electromagnetism, and the nuclear forces were unified into one single superforce. This was the ultimate extreme, the mother of all hot and dense states. Everything we see today is just a cooled down, spread out remnant of that one impossibly extreme moment. Why do we seek out these places? Why do we build billion-dollar telescopes to look at vaporized iron rain and spinning star corpses? Because it is only at the extremes that we find the truth. In the normal world of Earth, gravity and light behave in ways that are easy to understand. But to truly test our theories, we need to see how they hold up under pressure. These extreme places are the laboratories of the universe. They show us the limits of what is possible. They also provide us with a profound sense of scale. We live on a planet that is just right, the Goldilocks world. We live in a temperature range that allows water to be liquid, on a planet with gravity that doesn't crush us, and near a star that is stable and predictable. Seeing the hell planets and the Magnetars reminds us of how incredibly lucky we are. Our existence is a fragile miracle carved out of a universe that is, for the most part, incredibly hostile to life as we know it. The most extreme places in the universe also tell us about the future. By studying the Boötes Void, we learn about the expansion of the universe. By studying black holes, we learn about the fate of information and the nature of time. By studying the remnants of supernovas, we learn where the atoms in our own bodies came from. The extreme is not a separate part of the universe. It is the engine that drives the whole system. As we conclude this 50th episode, take a moment to look at the night sky differently. Don't just see it as a collection of pretty lights. See it as a battlefield of forces. See the invisible magnetic fields of Magnetars reaching across the dark. Imagine the roar of a quasar's jet, millions of light years long. Feel the silent expansion of the great voids. The universe is a place of incredible diversity, ranging from the gentle peace of a nebula to the violent heart of a singularity. We are the explorers of these extremes. With our minds and our math, we have traveled to places where no human could ever survive. We have stared into the eye of the black hole and measured the temperature of the Big Bang. Our curiosity is the only thing in the universe that is perhaps more extreme than the objects we study. No matter how hot, how cold, or how dense the cosmos gets, the human spirit continues to push forward, seeking to understand the why behind the what. Thank you for being part of this incredible journey through the first 50 episodes of our exploration of the universe. We have traveled from our backyard to the very edge of the multiverse, and yet we have only just begun. The universe is infinite, and its mysteries are endless. If you have loved this deep dive into the most extreme corners of existence, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We have so many more stories to tell, so many more worlds to discover, and so many more boundaries to push. Until next time, cherish the stability of our home, stay curious about the chaos beyond, and remember that even in the most extreme darkness, there is the light of discovery. Safe travels through the wonders of the magnificent, terrifying, and beautiful cosmos. The journey continues.